we continue on. So is there anybody on TikTok right now while we're starting this live on the FB over? Because sometimes things don't act right. Um, so is there anybody that has type 2 diabetes or PCOS or anything like that that you're dealing with? Thanks for the love, guys. I appreciate it. It's still not.
There it goes.
Is it going? Is it live now?
I don't know about on Facebook. It wasn't. Let me see if let me go back to Facebook.
I'm afraid to go back on Facebook because that's when I
Okay,
came back. And
it's finally live now. Okay. All right, we're cooking with Crisco now. Danielle, do you have any issues, or do you know anybody with like type 2 diabetes, PCOS? You need to lose pounds like this, ED, skin tags, frequent urination, fatigue, brain fog. I can put a list up here. That's why it's asking if anybody suffers from any of those, because those are all signs of insulin resistance, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a natural GLP-1 that we use. We follow a simple 3-step protocol, and that's how I've been able to lose 100 pounds. Ron's reversed his type 2 diabetes. Renee is down 77 pounds and 55 inches. Getting ready to have Mr. Michael come in here and tell his story, which is pretty amazing. He's down 103 pounds and off of 21 of 25 medications. Wow. Sorry. When you're trying to do multiple things at once, it doesn't really sit very well. And this is really new, and we're trying to get a multiple group. Okay. So that's what I was asking, Miss Danielle.
Okay. There we go. Now I was able to share it. So
okay.
On Facebook.
You have celiac disease, thyroid issues, PCOS, obesity. So my friend Jimmy that's going to come in here, he actually doesn't have a thyroid. He's lost 88 pounds using this protocol. He's on his way home, actually. And so I know multiple people that have reversed their PCOS, the celiac disease. I was actually misdiagnosed with that a long time ago. I do have an intolerance to gluten. And so I had extreme IBS. I eradicated that within 3 days with this protocol. And so that's what we're talking about. And while we're waiting on Jimmy and Michael to come in, let me see if Michael's ready. Let me text him just a second. He might be busy. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I started this protocol in August of 2023, so about 16 months ago. I started the previous picture that you saw. I weighed 400.6 pounds in that picture when I started. For reference, I'm nearly 6 foot tall. I'm about 5'11".
Ooh, same height.
I have shrunk a little bit because I do need 2 spinal surgeries now. So 5'11", I weighed 400.6 pounds. I know people on the FB cannot see the picture because I haven't figured out how. Oh wait, I can share right here. Just kidding. Hold on. I forgot.
Is there a way to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you have it on your phone, like if you're
it's on my computer device, and I just forgot.
Yeah, on a different device that has your pictures on it, you can show it your picture that way. You know, on camera.
So I'm going to share it so that they can see it.
I don't have a second device. I only have one.
Okay. So right here is me. So this is me. That is Michael Martin. He's going to be in here soon. It's my husband. He was on The Biggest Loser. This is Ron. That's Ron, my husband. So all of these are people who are winning on the FGS. So I want to stop sharing that. All right. So I started at 400.6 pounds. I had extreme IBS, extreme fatigue. My brain fog was out of this world. I had a ton of inflammation, a lot of pain. I didn't sleep. I could barely function in life. I don't really know how I got through life. It was just sheer willpower because I felt awful. And so when I started this protocol, I just thought, I don't have anything else to lose. The science makes sense. I sat there and listened for 2.5 hours, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to try this. So for reference, the protocol that we're going to tell you about is literally $5.30 a day. It acts as a natural GLP-1, stimulating our GLP-1 production. And it just consists of a tea that we drink twice a day. Hey, Antonio, thanks. And a fiber matrix that we take, and intermittent fasting. And so it's literally the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And most people think, oh, if it's that easy, there's, it can't work, right? No, that doesn't work that way. It absolutely works. It's literally saving people's lives. So, who wants to take step 1 in the protocol?
That's the 16 hours of fasting, right?
Yeah, that's the intermittent fasting.
Yeah. 16 hours. We go from your last meal, whatever that would be, the last meal, and then you sleep for most of it. You figure you sleep for 8 or 9 hours. You wake up, and start drinking your tea up until 16 hours is over. It's pretty easy. I do the longest fast I've had was 43 hours.
Debbie, it's $5.30 a day. And so what he's saying, I'm not sure if you can hear him. We do a 16 and 8 time-based eating schedule. We fast for 16 hours a day. He was saying most of that time we're actually asleep, which is the truth. We wake up in the morning and we skip breakfast. And we don't snack because, again, like I said, eating too frequently and the wrong foods is what actually got us to here with all the things that we're dealing with. So I say the $5.30 a day is cost neutral. And that's because we spend way more than $5 a day just on sodas or snacks or breakfast itself or other things. So $5.30 a day to save your life.
Chips now. That's a bag of chips.
That is a bag of chips now. That's a bag of chips. Yep. That's, you can't get out of a gas station with a bag of chips and a soda for less than $7 or $8. Hey, Tracy, what's up? And so that's step 1 in the protocol. And that's it. Like the intermittent fasting is great because it's lowering our glucose. It's actually helping lowering our cortisol, lowering, helping us sleep better. I'm sorry, Tracy. It also allows our cells to regenerate. So if we have sick cells and, hey, Lucy, it's regenerating those sick cells into healthy cells. It also allows our body to go into fat burning mode. When you're insulin resistant, it's nearly impossible to burn your own fat to produce ketones that your body needs. And so that's step 1 in the protocol. Step 2 in the protocol is by consuming chlorogenic acid. Chlorogenic acid is a novel insulin sensitizer. I want to share a couple things with you. So I'm going to read this to you. Let's see. And I'm going to share this on this other screen. So those at home. There we go. So I'm going to read this to you and explain to you what chlorogenic acid is. So chlorogenic acid is a phenolic compound. It's commonly, you find it in food, fruits and vegetables, green tea, green coffee beans, black coffee, and a plant called yerba mate. It's found in human plant-based diets. Chlorogenic acid is the main component of many traditional Chinese medicines. And in recent years, it has been found to have hypoglycemic, hypolipidemic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and other pharmacological properties. And this is where it gets really great. Specifically, chlorogenic acid relieves the effects of and prevents diabetes mellitus, which is type 2 diabetes. The other one that I want to show you is this one. And which we will go here. And so this one says chlorogenic acid is a novel insulin sensitizer. It helps us to become insulin sensitive again. It potentiates the insulin action similar to the therapeutic action of metformin. So it's like a natural metformin, but it actually works better and actually reverses the problem. You could take metformin for the rest of your life. It's never going to actually reverse the problem. And so chlorogenic acid is, I say, God's gift to healing us. And most people don't even realize what it, I had no idea what it was. I had to ask, I'm like, chloro what? And that's most people's reaction. My best friend kept calling it carcinogenic acid. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't do that. Like, you just, if you know Carrie, they're laughing because they know Carrie. Carrie's just over there doing Carrie things right now. Oh, she's on her TikTok live. And so the chlorogenic acid acts as a natural GLP-1. It's stimulating our GLP-1 production by 70% in a fasted state. That is better than those jabs that people are taking. So I'm not going to talk about the cost because that's way more than $5 a day. Way more than $5 a day. I'm not going to talk about the dangers or that you're losing, bone mass and muscle mass, and 1 in 20 people an hour getting gastroparesis, which is absolutely horrible. What I'm going to tell you is those GLP-1s that people are taking never actually reverse the problem. It will never reverse the problem. And so you're taking this, risking your life, spending a fortune on something that's never going to reverse the problem. And that to me is absolutely ludicrous. I understand why people are taking it. I'm not coming down on anybody for jumping on that bandwagon because I get it. My neurosurgeon told me he wanted me to take the Manjaro. I was like, I don't even know what that is. So I looked into it and I thought that was the answer. I became obsessed with that. Tried a prescription for everyone. Every single one of them was denied because I am not type 2 diabetic. My insurance wouldn't pay for it. Appealed everything. And then guess what? Lo and behold, the last appeal, I prayed that night and I said, listen, God, you have to send me in some direction because I can't keep living like this anymore. And the next day I'm at Barbecue Jim, a professional barbecue pitmaster, and he told me about this protocol. And this protocol has saved my life and it's giving me my life back. I still have 120 pounds to lose. This is a marathon, not a sprint. If you go into wanting to wake up the next day and be your high school weight, wouldn't that be great? I mean, yeah. I would love to do that. But the thing is true healing is going to happen slower and we don't realize how sick we actually are. So now the
surgeries you don't lose that weight that quick anyway. It's usually 1 or 2 pounds a week.
Having surgeries like Ron and
yep.
And like Ron has found out, it doesn't actually reverse your insulin resistance. It's still there.
Yeah.
So he had a lap band and then he had half of his stomach removed. And guess what? The problem still persists. And he's still getting back
to the root cause.
What?
Because you weren't getting to the root cause, you were just doing a band.
Right. Yeah,
the root cause is insulin
resistance. on the gusher.
Right, exactly. Basically. So this tea costs $1.75 a packet. $1.75 a packet. We have 2 of these a day. So when we wake up in the morning, we're still fasting. We drink 1 of these teas. I'm actually sipping on it right now in my little handy dandy's Bucky cup. Renee has her cup too.
I do.
And you can drink more than 2 a day. Just the protocol says drink 2 a day. This is giving me energy, but a good clean energy. It's clearing my brain fog. It's giving me mental clarity and mental focus. It'll lower your glucose. It lowers blood pressure. If you don't have glucose or blood pressure issues, don't worry. It's not like it's going to plummet it. It does not work like medication. It works better than medication, but it doesn't work like medication. So if I were I don't have blood pressure problems. So if I were to take a blood pressure medication, my blood pressure would go down drastically. This does not do that. The chlorogenic acid enters your body and starts healing you the way that you're sick. And we're all sick differently. And most of us are sick on the inside, and we're not even exactly sure how sick we are until we start feeling better and start noticing, hey, I didn't go to the bathroom 9 times a day. What's going on? I didn't know that IBS could be fixed by this. And, other things like that. So the side effect is weight loss. This is not a weight loss protocol. The side effect is weight loss. The reason why the weight loss happens is because, are you ready? The weight loss happens.
No.
No? Because, are you ready?
So I can hear you echo.
I can hear you. You're such a turd. If you're ready to talk, I'll unmute you. The reason why the weight loss happens, and I've lost 130 inches, because this melts your belly fat. It's the most glorious thing. This just, like people talk about the O and be like, oh, are you on that jab that makes you go? Well, yeah, it makes you go because it's eating your muscle, it's eating your bone, and you look like a crackhead. No, I'm just kidding. Look, if you're on it, I'm not making fun of you.
My girlfriend was on it, and we talked. When they were sending her for a bone density test, which I didn't know about it until
I remember you talking to me about that.
And then, that was eye-opening at least.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stopped it, and she actually wasn't losing weight at all on it. She lost more weight on drinking the tea than she was on the shot, which is crazy.
Right. Absolutely. It is crazy. So the side effect is weight loss. So this is why we take measurements. We do our blood work. This is why we take before and after pictures, because you don't realize how swollen you are. You don't realize a lot of things until you start not feeling as bad and you start noticing things that are like, wow, my face doesn't look like this anymore, So the third step and the final step in the protocol is by consuming more fiber. We actually don't get enough fiber in our diets. The average American gets 12 to 15 grams of fiber. Women need about 25, men need about 38. Hey, Jimmy. And so this is not a fiber replacement. This is a fiber matrix. It's 7 sources of fiber. There's also vitamins and minerals in it. It's also a prebiotic. So it's healed my gut health. It's healed my gut health. Like I said, it eradicated my glucose, or not my glucose. Sorry, I was reading something. It eradicated my IBS. And what are you keep messaging me for? She's like messing me up on purpose. I'm like thinking somebody needs me.
Over there laughing.
Listen,
how many people did you have today?
The FB and on our restream, and she's messaging me all over the place, and it's going off. And you have kids and stuff. So anyway, stop it, Carrie. Welcome into the crazy town, to the crazy show. So anyway, we drink this before our heaviest meal, Carrie. It's going to lower your glucose, your cholesterol. It gives us a little food freedom. This is why I tell people I've lost 100 pounds, 130 inches, and I haven't dieted. We prioritize protein, good fats, and fruits and vegetables. Okay. We do not live off of carbs and sugar. Hey, Heather, how are you? That's what we're not doing. Okay, Carrie, you're up. Let's hear you talk, Carrie. Turn me down. Yep, go. Get your excitement on. Let's go.
I was literally on there and like 0. It was like 0 to 3 people. Maybe 5 was the most that came on. Why do you think that is?
Because we're over here on Facebook.
Because we're trying to help people.
Because we're over here, right?
Yeah, but they didn't know I was on there.
Be on
It's
two
not
places
connected.
at once.
Like it wasn't connected. I literally just got on my live and I'm just wondering. Anyway, all right, we're talking about what? Insulin resistance? Yeah, because no one knows what that
talking
is.
about reversing type 2 diabetes. We're talking about reversing the PCOS, because guess who's getting a new grandbaby?
guys, it's insulin. We
Carrie's
don't even
getting
know.
a new grandbaby.
Get a new grandbaby. That's right. So, whenever you realize everything's related to insulin except a genetic anomaly or an infection, according to Dr. Bickman, just get your insulin in check. It's not hard to do. You just don't know about it because you're told to snack all day long. Heather, well, I'm thinking it's jasmine rice. Oh, get the other one, the Parish rice. That's not got as much. It's got protein in it, a little bit more protein. It's going to help your blood sugar from going. So the name of the game is stop eating things that spike your blood sugar. If you're going to eat something that spikes your blood sugar, have some fiber first. Thank you. So fiber would be, you can Google things like a lush salad with all sorts of stuff. Now, for me, a salad is pretty pointless because by the time I put all the bacon bits and the sunflower seeds and that Italian, no,
Listen,
Italian.
she's all kind of bougie.
What's that one I like? The pink one. Oh, Thousand Islands. See how long it's been
Thousand
since
Islands, yes.
and then the pickled okra and then pickled beets. Ain't nothing healthy on mine by the time I'm done. Anyway, so
We don't eat rice, Heather.
our fibers. Now we have our little packet of
Oh,
fiber. It's been studied by the Cleveland Clinic, University of Sydney, Dr. Bickman. It's basically like a 40% off your carb coupon. Now Michelle's going to say it's not a get out of jail free card. I get that. But if I want to eat a cookie or want to go over to the Brahms, then I'm not going to feel bad because I'm just going to have a little balance first. Okay. Keeps my blood sugar from spiking, keeps my insulin low. So stop counting calories, stop weighing your food, stop drinking
Nobody's
those.
got time for that.
I mean, even the gym's great if you can go, but like Michelle, man, she was just like a wreck. She didn't go to the gym. And Michael will tell you, listen, that he's allergic to the gym. The gym just isn't good for him. So anyway, you don't have to worry about that. If you can get your insulin under control by eating less frequently, okay, and just adding fiber before you eat, literally stop snacking. And we've been told to snack our whole lives.
Yes.
Really?
Eat 5 to 6 small meals a day in order to boost your metabolism.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
bullcrap.
yeah. Hey, how many carbs though are in your collagen? I just looked at my collagen.
Yes, check your collagen. What?
I was like, what? I didn't think it had any carbs. And I was like, what the heck? Because I was going to have it this morning and it would have broke my fast. So the deal is, what is it? 16 hours, 18 hours is when your body has time to switch fuel sources. So if you're like, I can't drop the pounds, I'm at the gym, I'm counting my calories. I'm just stop. Just stop. Listen, skip breakfast. Okay. Don't believe the lie about it's the most important meal of the day. It's just not.
Hey, you can have breakfast.
That's right. And that's what I do a lot because it's cheaper. Because
Yeah.
can you mute that? What the heck?
According to the apartment manager,
What was that all about?
Sorry, you guys realize she's an Okie, right? Ain't
Listen.
nobody got time for that lady.
Listen, we don't even know what you said. And that was just loud and we couldn't see. There was a glare on the screen. We don't even know what you're talking about.
Listen, Linda, you are bossy.
Okay, yeah, let me know, Heather, what it says because you're just like, what the heck?
Yeah. Heather needs to gain about 20 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
She's got the opposite problem.
Okay, so Heather,
she didn't fast for 6 years straight. She fasted frequently for 6 years.
Heather, that could be a little confusing because some of us are special like Michelle. You
Fasted for 6
no
years.
wonder you're so
No
bad.
wonder withered away.
How did you survive? Okay, now for kids that don't need to drop pounds, 3 meals, 4 meals a day, just space them out about 4 hours apart. Okay, give your insulin some time to come down, and then when your kids are snacking, give them things that aren't going to spike your blood sugar. Stop giving them the dang fishy crackers. Okay,
Right.
Remember that nasty stuff you had as a child, that celery that you can't ever eat, but someone puts some peanut butter on it, which helps. And then why the heck do they put a raisin on it? I mean, I guess.
Oh, you mean the ants on a log?
Yes. But I mean, think about it. That was the
Carrie,
snack.
listen, for reference, Carrie doesn't like green things. Okay, Heather's asking, what is it that you asked for? I don't know.
Heather, you probably need to eat, if you're trying to gain weight, I would say eat probably at least 2 or 3 times a day, but make sure you space out your meals. Okay. And then don't eat fishy crackers and crap like most people give their kids nowadays because we're all guilty. Cheerios.
Oh, make you gain weight.
No, I mean, I think your body is going to balance out.
But it's the wrong type.
I mean,
yeah.
why do we think we can't gain weight? It's probably something to do with insulin, like Dr. Bickman says. I don't know. Somebody Google that real quick. Who's got the thing? Michelle?
What?
Ask Chat GPT if insulin resistance can play a role in preventing you from gaining weight and then ask for the scientific sources. And let's see what it says. We might, because we like to find things. Stevia, yeah, stevia. Protein, vitamin C, hundreds, collagen, and okay. Why are you
We're
fuzzy?
checking, guys. We're checking.
Why is your camera fuzzy? Is it
I
dirty?
hated that as a kid. Ants on a log. Yes, that's what Lucy's talking about. Carrie hates anything green.
No, I
Okay,
like
so
beans with bacon.
it says insulin resistance typically contributes to weight gain rather than preventing it. This is because insulin resistance can lead to higher circulating insulin levels, hyperinsulinemia. That's how we get insulin.
We know that. What about the other part?
Hold on.
I got to get a Q-tip and killing your screen. It's driving me nuts.
Storage.
I'm going to get a Q-tip. I'll be right back.
Mechanisms where insulin resistance could affect weight gain: impaired nutrition utilization. Insulin resistance can impair glucose uptake by cells, especially in muscle tissues. This may lead to lower muscle mass and difficulties utilizing nutrients effectively for growth and repair. And Heather, we were talking about going to the gym, so that should probably fix that problem. Increased energy expenditure in some cases. In severe cases of insulin resistance, glucose remains in the bloodstream rather than being utilized or stored. The body may respond by breaking down fat and protein stores, which can lead to weight loss or difficulty maintaining weight. Your gut biome could be a mess. Chronic conditions like celiac disease, inflammatory bowel disease, IBS. Woo, I had that. It sucks. Hyperthyroidism might coexist with insulin resistance, potentially. Yeah. Is that better?
Guys, it's just the power of a Q-tip and a little
Hey,
thread.
when did Michelle get here?
Okay. That's what friends are for.
So IBS, celiac disease, hyperthyroidism can also cause difficulties gaining. Why are you throwing this at me? Gaining weight. Welcome to our live where Carrie and I act like siblings, but we're actually best friends. So those could be muscle mass. So I think you talking about going to the gym earlier when we were talking will help that situation. Welcome in, guys. I'm Michelle. This is our live. We're live on 2 platforms, 3 or 4 or whatever we're doing. Okay. Jimmy, are you done eating yet? Okay, Carrie, do Carrie things. Go.
I would like to know if anybody in my Facebook is watching. How do I find out?
You want me to go look?
Can we not see their
Kelly
name?
right here.
Anybody on my Facebook thing watching?
Hold on, I'm checking. Just
Sometimes I'm just-
un momento, por favor.
I'm asking for comments. Comments of any of my followers.
I shared it on my page, but I don't think anybody's watching.
Yeah. That's the problem. Then when I record this and then later you're thinking, oh my gosh, I look terrible.
So what I'm saying is hyperthyroidism was caused by insulin resistance, and my doctor made me get a total thyroidectomy because of it instead of changing my diet. Yep, Jimmy, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, bud. Yeah. That's sad. You take somebody's thyroid out.
Yeah.
We really can't make this up. I mean, honestly, it's a little sad.
There's
So
like a
welcome
major
in.
lag between here and then looking at the computer.
Do what?
There's a major lag between the phone being on here.
Oh, yeah.
I look over to the computer, it's like major lag.
Okay.
Carrie, I don't see that your Facebook's connected. So did you do it correctly?
I doubt. I
Probably
mean,
not.
seriously, think about it. It's technology, and I don't think I've done it. I don't know. I clicked the go live of it. No, it's not on here. So now I probably can't even connect it. Okay, Heather, let me see. Heather, let me look for you. Heather, are you already following me?
Yeah. Heather, are you just realizing? Yes, that's my Listen, Heather's the one. I told you when we were on our trip, I'm like, Heather's sad that I'm going home and our trip is over because she watched on my Snapchat the whole time we were gone. Oh, my friend Heather, I told you.
Okay, I don't know how to make myself go live. It's just not in here. Heather. Okay,
Lucy, do you want to come in our Facebook Live? I can send you the link. Because I think I might restart this because the
Yeah,
ticky
let's
tack
do it.
is not cooperating very well.
Okay, Heather, I'm going to add you as a friend. So accept it. Okay, wait. Wawa G1 Wawa.
Okay.
What the heck is that? Heather,
I'm going to restart this in just a few minutes. We're trying to get them connected to Facebook. You know, it's trial and error until we work all the kinks out.
Heather, what is all this Hawa Waya Wagawa? What does that stand for?
Listen, she can't read any of that.
It's WWG1WGA.
Okay, what would Jesus do with a machine gun?
What would Jesus do?
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
It's not a J, it's a G. Okay, bye.
I
What
was
would
talking
God do
to
then?
TikTok.
All right, so Jesus is God.
Oh, I thought we were getting off of here because I can't connect my Facebook, even though it told me I connected
Yes, but I can restart it.
it. Okay, restart it. Because Jimmy's got to come in here too. Is he home yet? What time is it? 10 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock here.
You got to be difficult, Ron.
He's eating. He's eating. Okay, so I'm going to end this. Heather will be right back so that they can connect. Okay, so I'm going to send you the new link. Carrie, you're not even listening. God. I'm going to send you the new link. Dear Lord in heaven. Renee will be right back. I'll send you the new link.
Okay.
You're having
So
fun,
do
right?
I go live? Do I need to go live?
No, it should
Okay.
be. You should be able to just connect it to your Facebook before you come in.
Okay.
I'll send you a screenshot of something to check on Facebook. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.